I made a little beginner's guide for Master of Harmony Mistweaver Monk in Mythic Plus, and now we're going to do a little healing out loud for it. I've been sick for the past like 5 days, and I finally am feeling slightly better, so we're going to try to record a video. We're doing a very big pull first here, so I'm just going to get Life Cocoon on cooldown. I press a defensive just to cover myself. And then here, I'm sure I'm going to use a lot of my cooldowns incorrectly, and there I tried to external him because I've been playing Resto Druid, and I did not have available. I'm sure I'm going to use a lot of like cooldowns incorrectly, like Chi-Ji and stuff like that. The main focus will just be talking about Master of Harmony, which is what I'm comfortable with now. So the biggest things with Master of Harmony during these big pulls is just pulling up our resource like we do. And then, sorry, there's so many casts that go on people here. My weak core is just going to freak out. Okay, now we will have less big pulls so we can actually talk through it. Sorry, I could not talk through that one. Just let the evoker die there, that was my fault. I did not press the right keybind and it got him killed. So here we're going to target the big guy because he has the most HP, so then I don't have to worry about who I'm targeting. We're going to Chi-Ji, we're using our abilities, we're dispelling, and then just every like second or third cast of our melee damage abilities, we're pressing a Enveloping Mist. And I can follow up with like a Vivify, like there, the Enveloping Mist didn't pick them all the way up, so I just follow up with a Vivify. Now I use Thunder Focus T, I'm doing damage because we're all pretty healthy.
AoE.
Now on this AoE, I'll use Crackling Jade Lightning since I have a charge of Jade Empowerment. Keeping Renewing Mist on cooldown, going into this next pull. We almost have full vitality, so we'll probably do damage with it here. Say I wanted to focus healing, I'm going to use my charges of Renewing Mist. I'm going to press Thunder Focus T, Enveloping Mist, and then I kind of just go to spamming Vivifies until I've used up all of my vitality. It just helps us do a lot of extra healing with those the Vivifies. I Life Cocoon the Hunter because I don't really have anything to use for him specifically. Just Chi-Ji here. And again, just in between, basically every time we're using Blackout Kick, or every couple melee abilities, we're going to use an Enveloping Mist. During Chi-Ji we have that reduced cast time on Enveloping Mist. Now we're going to go into the boss. We have 2 charges of Thunder Focus T right here, so I'm just going to use the first one for damage. Use a little bit on the Hunter to heal him up. Get my Renewing Mist on cooldown since people start taking a lot of random damage during this fight. Use my Crackling Jade Lightning, and that'll do a lot of healing to the Hunter there, you can see. Move over to this minecart. We're going to focus healing into the Hunter here.
3, 2, 1.
Use our other charge of Thunder Focus T, also for damage. This is where we're going to need to do some healing. So I'm going to get Renewing Mist on cooldown, use my Vivify. So anytime you need to heal, always focus on keeping Renewing Mist on cooldown, and then also using Vivify when you get the instant procs with, not necessarily procs, but the, I think it's called Vivacious Vivification. It's a tongue twister. Use Revival there.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Back on the boss. We're gonna focus, or we're gonna put him on this pillar. Oh my gosh, I rolled at the wrong time. That was so bad. Almost could not have been worse. And then here again, we're gonna use Thunder Focus T, do some damage. Life Cocoon on the person that's fixated. Then we'll just use Crackling Jade Lightning as the boss dice. Down here, putting Renewing Mist on cooldown. We have 2 of these AoE guys, so this is going to be where we're going to want to heal a lot. So I'm going to save my Thunder Focus Teas. We get Renewing Mist on cooldown, we use Enveloping Mist, and then we're kind of just spamming Vivifies to keep the group nice and topped up. Then we can finish it off with a Crackling Jade Lightning to kind of refill some of our vitality to get ready for the next set.
AoE.
Gonna use Chi here. Use another Enveloping Mist. Get Renewing Mist on cooldown and press Thunder Focus Tea, and then we're just spamming Vivifies again. And you can see there we do a lot of extra healing, use up all our vitality, and then everyone's full health and ready to go for the next set of AoE damage that happens.
AoE.
And it'll happen again in here too. So we're going to get a little bit of mana while they start pulling. Use Chi Burst just to hit everything and help build a little bit of vitality. We'll get in here. We're going to get Renewing Mist on cooldown. And then we'll use our Thunder Focus Tea. We're Enveloping Mist the tank. And then we're spamming Vivifies. And then we can finish off with a Crackling Jade Lightning, which will heal everybody up. We can even do 2 of them.
AoE.
Using Renewing Mist. And here I should not need to use any cooldowns like Chi or anything, since there's only 1 Wandering Candle, which is the AoE guy. Here I'm just going to use my Thunder Focus Tea to do a bit of damage and help kind of finish off the pack. And then we'll spend the rest of it with Vivify as we get to the end there with some AoE damage. Pretty sure the Evoker I couldn't have saved. I don't think there's anything I could have done differently. Like he was inside the circle ability that he does when he does the AoE. This boss is pretty good to break down if I can keep up with it. Whenever he does the Dowsing Breath, that's going to be like the big kind of group-wide killer. Hopefully I don't get targeted. Gave our first charge of Thunder Focus Tea for this AoE that happens right here. So we're going to get our Renewing Mist on cooldown. And then we're going to press that. Our Thunder Focus Tea, sorry. Not that. Oh, I'm standing in that. That's not good. Just press defensive. Let's try to explain that one better next time it happens. Keeping Renewing Mist on cooldown. Pulling up vitality. Like right here, for instance, I'm going to press Thunder Focus Tea. I'm going to Enveloping Mist someone. I'm going to press a couple of Vivifies, help heal this Dispel Shield as well. And then we're getting everyone topped up. Here I'll just use Chi just to help get ready for this next AoE. I'm going to get Renewing Mist on cooldown because the AoE is about to happen. We press Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist, and now we're just spamming Vivifies. And then once these come out, oh my gosh, I jumped into another one. I'm glad this is a low key because I'm making a lot of mistakes. Building vitality again for the next Inferno with the Dowsing Breath. Renewing Mist on cooldown, it's just the same thing. Renewing Mist on cooldown, and then we're pressing Thunder Focus Tea, we're using an Enveloping Mist, and then we're spamming Vivifies to keep everyone nice and healthy. Press the defensive here. And there we go. And then we just make sure everyone's full HP before the next instance of unavoidable damage. Just gonna revival that so I can walk towards the next room and drink. In this pull, there shouldn't be too much to do. Just gonna drink to full. Next pull is also a good example of like kind of how to do the healing rotation with our vitality and stuff like that. So there's basically big damage that happens to the group, but you have a lot of time to kind of pick the group back up before it happens again. So here we're focusing the big guy. Why that weak aura is so loud right now? It's usually not that loud. Gonna. Oh, I don't have life cocoon. I used it on myself. I think that was an accident. Here I'm going to use Thunder Focus Tea for damage since I missed that first instance of AoE on the group. Use Renewing Mist. And then we have this Stomp coming out. And what I'm going to do for this is literally just double Jade Empowerment. So I'm just crackling Jade Lightning for pretty much the whole thing. And then we have the AoE, so we get Renewing Mist on cooldown, we press Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist, and then we spam a few Vivifies. And then that's pretty much all our Vitality used. Same thing, Stomp is coming out, so we press Renewing Mist, get it on cooldown. And then, nope, he's going to do the Stomp after this, so that's fine. Gonna die before he is able to do it, but that's okay. We're gonna run up here, drink the full. Start the boss. We're gonna stay nice and stacked here. Luckily we're melee, so it's pretty easy. And same exact thing. We're getting Renewing Mist on cooldown. We're press Thunder Focus Tea, Enveloping Mist, and then start spamming some Vivifies to get rid of these Heal Absorbs.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm just keeping Rising Sun Kick on cooldown as much as possible during this boss, because there's a lot of... We want to keep our Renewing Mist going as much as possible, and then we're also pressing Vivify as much as possible. So we're going to get Renewing Mist on cooldown, we're going to press our Thunder Focus Tea again, and then we're going to spam some Vivifies.
5,
and I'm going to use my Crackling Jade Lightning charges.
1.
Probably Chi-Ji here. I'm going to get this far one over here. Oh, nope, I guess I'm not. Same thing, I'm just keeping Renewing Mist on cooldown as much as possible, pressing Rising Sun Kick as much as possible, and I am pressing Vivify every time it's an instant cast.
3, 2,
There's Shaylun's Gift while we're in range here, and we'll also Revival. Rising Sun Kick. And now we'll get Renewing Mist on CD. I can't get in between those. I could have, but I don't have time to do it properly. Using up my Vitality with some Vivifies.
5,
Renewing Mist on cooldown.
2, 1.
Press it offensive now. I accidentally pressed 2. Only meant to press 1. Okay, now we Thunder Focus Tea with full Vitality. Did not notice that spawn on top of me. I'm playing so bad today. This is the first key in a while that I've done,
4,
so.
3, 2, 1.
So bosses like that, where there's just constant rot damage on the group, it's actually a lot more about upkeep spells than it is, like, doing your rotation correctly. It's more about keeping Renewing Mist on cooldown, pressing Rising Sun Kick as much as you possibly can every time it's up, and then using your instant cast Vivifies every time they're available. Those are going to be like the 3 major things that are going to help you get through bosses like that. That's how you fall behind, is when those upkeep spells aren't active. It's kind of awkward to heal while we're moving this affix. As soon as I get out of the cart like that, I'm doing negative healing. Gonna bubble the tank and keep moving. Full Vitality, so we'll just use it for damage here just to help out a little bit. And we're kind of just dispelling the tank on cooldown. Watching the stuff on the ground. Using our Jade Empowerments. Use our vitality again to do some damage.
Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
Crackling Jade Lightning to help with the heal absorbs. Using our vitality to do damage yet again. Not much healing to do during this portion of the dungeon. It's basically just dispelling the tank and keeping them alive.
Quick, grab some dynamite and let's go. Run for me.
And we're gonna get the high score for sure. My first throw didn't go through. No, we're not gonna get the high score. And then if you want to be a min-maxer, once the boss hits 90%, you can stop hitting it. Like right now, you just don't even have to hit it anymore because he just heals back up to 90% no matter what. Any dynamite you throw after this doesn't actually do anything. How do we get the affix while we're on the cart and we can't get rid of it? It's wild.
Oh, my head.
Life cocoon him early. We're just doing damage with our vitality. Oh, I tried to roll through that puddle. That was not a great idea, I guess. Spell as his meta's falling off. He will insta-die as soon as his meta falls off if he has that many stacks. That, like with no meta, the stacks just eat his HP so hard. Do some damage with this vitality that I have. Oh, I made a big mistake there. I just dispelled the warrior's heal absorb instead of the tank. We're just gonna spam Vivifies with Enveloping Mist on the tank here to keep him up until we can actually dispel. This one. Just use up a charge here to do some damage, and then that way we go into the boss with 2 charges of Jade Empowerment, which is nice. In this boss, the only thing you're like majorly focused on is the Eternal Darkness cast. That's going to be like your unavoidable group-wide damage that you're going to want a lot of healing for. I'll probably say like pool our Jade Empowerments for it, and then also do like a healing use of our vitality during that, which we have 30 seconds. So for now I can just like send a Jade Empowerment and then use Thunder Focus Tea. Guess there I should have built up my vitality first. I didn't really think about that. And then we're using a defensive and grabbing a candle, coming back in. And we have Eternal Darkness coming up here, so this is where we use both of our Renewing Mist. I'm going to try to build up our vitality in time. If not, it's not the end of the world. Instead, we can just use Crackling Jade Lightning. That does the job. We are going to get feared there. I can show you guys how to kind of solo carry that
5,
ability
3,
as far as like the candle burning out.
1.
It does make the healing check a little bit harder on yourself, but it is manageable. Use our vitality for damage here since we have a while until the Eternal Darkness. It gives us enough time to build up our vitality. We'll save that Jade Empowerment stack for the Eternal Darkness. Get Renewing Mist on CD.
5, 4,
Just focus on building up that vitality.
1.
And now when there's like 10 seconds left right here before Eternal Darkness, I'm going to go grab a candle. And then I stay outside of the group. Get Renewing Mist on cooldown, do my usual kind of healing stuff here. And halfway through the cast, like right here when he starts casting, I'm going to walk in with the candle and regen the candle. But you have to do it while keeping the group alive and healing. Like there I should have pressed the defensive.
3, 2.
I think what happened is my candle burnt out before I walked in, which I still don't understand what burns it out, because candles are supposed to last like 20 seconds or something when you pick them up. I still have a hard time understanding what's actually burning out my candle. So that's the only thing I need to problem solve. So actually, if you guys know, please let me know what I'm doing wrong. That's how you would basically do it yourself, is like 10 seconds before Eternal Darkness, you go grab a candle and then just stay outside of the group. And then when the Eternal Darkness starts, when it's about like halfway through or the candle's like mostly drained, then you jump in. And then it refills the candle and you're, you know, in the group the whole time. And since you're holding a candle outside of the group, you're not like losing any damage or healing or anything like that. But mine burnt out, which I still don't understand. That's it for that dungeon. I think the first half was definitely very rough, but that's okay. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one as I keep feeling better and am able to record more.